Good morning, trading world. It is April 12th, 2021, about 7:38 a.m., and this is my pre-market outlook. Today's theme, boy, this bubble is big. I am going to need a bigger rubber band. Slight homage to what was the movie called? Jaws reference, where they first seen the shark and they were like, "You're going to need a bigger boat," and that's exactly how I feel about this bubble that is already so huge. Getting into today's theme, is there still some snap forward left? Because it is quite possible we snap forward some more. It may not be done as of yet. For clues as to what is going on right now, watch the financials, XLF, and tech, QQQs. They're going to have a lot of say in where the market goes from here. If we get one that rises and one falls, we get some consolidation in the SPY right now, which is basically a range bound between certain levels. We're going to say between the 411 area and 409 area. If we get where both tech and financials drop, we're definitely going to see a decline in the SPY, and it's probably going to lead us down into 405 area and beyond. Going to be real quick today. Going to go ahead and get straight into today's outcomes, and let's do that now. Now, this is the day map for outcome number 1, which I have at a 20% probability of happening. Believe it or not, this has the lowest probability of happening today, which is the actual snapback or path to the bottom. There is still a lot of upside interest, even though I'm seeing that we're in the overbought area on a lot of charts. The highest thing that could happen right now that I see is consolidation. But outcome number 1 has us going to test the upper regions of the 411 area, maybe even a spill into 412, and then down, breaking the 409 area with a pop back into the 409, 410 area, and this is your Q. At that point, if you see the 409 area after this break below the 409 area, this is a sign that it is time to go short. This is where you want to get in with your high delta puts at this point, and that opens the door for us to go toward the 405 area. Could be even better than that, a possibility, but I would wait to well, today is an expiration day, but for some reason right now, and it's early, it's hard for me to see things getting too crazy today, even though we do have a lot of things inching up into this overbought territory on different charts. So I definitely could see a break of that 409 area, and that's going to test 407 to 405. So that is outcome number 1. And here we have option or outcome number 2. Outcome number 2, I give a 45 degree of probability, and that is us breaking through the 411 area. Once we get that breakthrough of that 411 area, coming back down, giving us a retest of possibly into the 409 area. This is where you can get your high delta calls on and ride the wave higher. Breaking this 411 area opens a path to 415. And believe it or not, this is the greater probability for today, even after a day like we had on Friday. It's just, it's amazing how everything is lining up. But as far as the higher time frames, and especially this early right now, it's hard for me to see a greater probability going another way. So right now, outcome number 2, 45% probability of breaking that 411 area or resistance area and giving us a path toward 415. It's kind of hard for me to see the 415 happening all today, but breaking through that does open that door and path to 415. And finally, we have outcome number 3, which is basically consolidate between the resistance in the 411 area and support that we have at the 409 area before going into either an outcome number 1 or outcome number 2. This has the higher level of probability, well, the second highest level of probability for today. So it seems as though to me we shall see some consolidation, and then from that point it's not exactly clear whether we break higher or lower, as in going into outcome number 1 or 2. The signs, and as of now, as I look through the indicators, outcome number 2 has the higher probability right now, but there are a lot of things opening up for a scenario for outcome number 1. Remember the day structures. One thing that is clear and apparent, that we could have a gap down coming into the opening. If we have a gap down, if we fail at the previous close, which was 411.44, if we fail at that close, that opens up a door for us to have a trend day down type structure, and that trend day down type structure could definitely lead us to 407, 405 and below on a day like today. So those are things to kind of be aware of. And as always, know your risk. Wishing you a profitable trading day. Have a great one.